Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, I believe it is. How's everybody holding up? Good to see y'all. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Who's ready to hop into the last case of Justice for All? Yes, we finally made it there, haven't we? And as far as I am aware, which is just barely, again, I've tried very hard not to spoil myself anything, while very briefly glancing through Wiki, this one's gonna be a doozy, as you might have remembered me mentioning at some point. So, 4 days total, but it's gonna be a bit more convoluted going by the table of contents, so I have no clue how much we'll actually managed to cover today in our, allocated time slot. So I guess we'll just kind of try and feel it out, see how things unfold as we go, I suppose. So yeah. Hopefully, no unnecessary animal killings because some idiot's prank backfired. With that in mind, and our fingers crossed, shall we jump in? Hello, Yesh. Congrats on your yet another promotion of a stream streak. 50 this time. Good job, and thank you very much. I'm good, but thought in the morning that it's tomorrow. No, not Friday just yet, but soon. Almost there. So, episode 4, part 1 investigation, shall we? I know that the text is gonna be scrolling really fast now in the whole intro cinematic, so I'll try to keep up with it as much as I can. Let's try to see who becomes the hero of heroes, shall we? I heard it might be the Nickel Samurai, but you didn't hear it from me. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? It's not this guy. Will it be the last year's runner-up, Jamin Ninja, or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Saipan? I see the students of a certain starry school are here too, and global hero Onyan Capon doesn't want to be left behind or whatever. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes today. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me. Who could it be? Who could it possibly be? I've never seen the moon sliced so neatly in half before, promise. Whoa! The true hero of the night has appeared! Or whatever. Again, too fast. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to the Fantastic Warrior. The Nickel Samurai! Too bad, Jammin Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Sucks to suck, Jammin Ninja. March 20th. Oh, look. Somehow we ended up in March again. 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
All right. Yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it!
Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, hello! Ryuji, you're here again? I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yup. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai! No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channels, Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore.
Wow, harsh. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Now that's taste.
Hey, I don't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act like your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Ah, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the Jam Ninja though. Last year he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of the little old Tokyo. You know what, Pink Princess? Go get it, girl. I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that Jam and Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange he had to walk around without his signature guitar. I will never understand these people and their shows. Dude, me too. I'm feeling this so much right now. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. It was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick! Come on! It's time to get going to the lobby! There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I hear there's going to be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something? Confessing? Sounds pretty serious.
Ah, Nick, come on! You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. We gotta watch the countdown for the countdown, you know. That's how things work these days. Examine. Let's look around. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? What? He gave you something? The screwdriver? Pretty sure we took that ourselves. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is equally grand lobby.
Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick? Hey, what up? This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now.
No hamburgers though? No disappointment.
That chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was a kind of spaceship. Hey, Nick, how about we get one of those for the office?
One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. Being perfectly honest, it will probably collapse. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. Why wasn't it in all caps?
It just reminded me of the circus for a second.
Yeah, what I said.
Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know?
Uh-huh. The buffet?
What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out.
Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happy awaiting stomach anyway.
You're such a glutton, Maya. I'll lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat.
Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients.
Grown girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? Oof. Something here?
If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. And all the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes. Wow.
I had no idea who most of them were.
Neither did I. Nick, you've got to cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is going to be the Nickel Samurai every Sunday morning at 8.
Didn't we just talk how we grew out of this or whatever?
Oh, I know. We can watch it together starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay?
I'm fine. You know, you really don't have to on my account. Anything else? Seems to be it for now. Now, very important part. I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget everything you've done for me. Wanna look at this? Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me, but I'm really sorry, I don't know anything about it. And we got a Nickel Samurai photo. Apparently. Pushed onto us. Sorry. Doesn't want to talk about it. Turns out, profiles? Want to talk about Maya? So you're going to study to become a lawyer too. Am I right or am I right? It must be real tough. There's all these thick books with hard words you have to read.
Well, I kinda already tried and gave up.
Oh yeah, Mr. Powers doesn't know that Maya is a spirit medium.
I thought he'd be able to tell by my clothes.
Maybe he thinks that you've got some strange hobby on the side or something.
Hey, wait a sec. What's that supposed to mean?
Really? So, are you Maya's little sister?
I'm sorry, but no.
Oh, then you must be Mr. Wright's little sister.
Again, I'm sorry, but...
Then whose little sister are you?
I'm sorry, but I'm an only child.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Pearl looks so sad. She looks really sorry, too. Well, I'm sorry I upset everyone, but let's pack it up and go to the hallway, I guess. March 20th. Gateway Hotel. Hallway. Wow. What is this? What is this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. Examine all the bears. Now. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are the stuffed animals doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. It definitely is. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the wall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Not that we would know. We never get flowers. To Mr. and Guard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Like I said, would be nice. Or? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've never heard it before, but don't know anything about him at all. But he's got a lot of fans, and apparently he likes bears, potentially. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt and Guard's room. Matt and Guard. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. Bathroom? There are toilets in each room in the hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Well, go piss, girl. No? How do I go to the bathroom? Can somebody teach me how to go to the bathroom? For I am a small child and I don't know how to. I can't move there as we usually go? No queuing around either. Hello? What a good start? We're already lost? Come on, Nick. The sign's right there. Just go. Come on. Hello? Oh. Maybe I should just go back. I guess we haven't spoken to him. Examining everything and showing him everything. Will Powers. Thank you very much for inviting us today. No, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers! What have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show. While wearing a rabbit mask over my face. We're still going with that, huh?
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Ah, well, that's done. Oh, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me.
It's too bad you look scary, or people will know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks. I don't know what they're on about. His face is perfectly fine. I can't believe they're... I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai.
I can't believe it either, but, for a different reason.
The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of New Old Tokyo. Last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seemed to be a hit with the kids, too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It'd be awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Engard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Engard?
Looks like Purse doesn't know who he is.
This year, it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office.
Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? Want to elaborate? So who is this Jammin' Ninja again?
He's a hero, duh! His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work? Beautiful.
With the scarf around his neck and the guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time.
A ninja who becomes a star?
Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
What a beautiful, tender soul he looks like. There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean.
The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt Engard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place. Yeah. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start. But can I go piss though?
Alright, I'm so pumped! I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today, Nickel Samurai Smelting!
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So, what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Sorry. So I guess you are all going to the press conference then?
Yeah, of course!
If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby.
It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice.
Hold on though. Present. This. They called this so subtly that something about it just seems off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday. Yesterday. Yeah, that is kind of sudden. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky. Nice manager. I guess we're moving again. Can I go now? To the bathroom? No? Sorry, Nick. It looks like you'll have to hold it in. Hotel lobby. Let's go. March 20th, Gateway Hotel. Hotel lobby. Only a great gaudy hotel would have such a large gaudy lobby to match.
I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're using a compact stage, I see.
Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power.
Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Why?
Ow, you don't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please, stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait. I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move.
That voice. I've heard that voice somewhere before.
I have no idea who this is. Honestly, you these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, I was talking too fast without anybody being able to read because it's too fast. So no, I can't listen. Are we done? This non-stop chatter. It can't be Miss Oldbag? Well, shit. I guess I picked the very wrong voice for this.
What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, your powers aren't you?
Yeah, about what happened back then.
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show, and you're a hoot.
Well, there she goes on a rant again. Sorry, guys. Yep. Just give her a minute, I guess, or two. What are you doing here?
Look at my uniform and tell me you can tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit... Annoying, noisy brats get the blaster!
That's what the blaster sounds like, everyone. They really had to bring Oldbag back. It's the stage of the post-ceremony stage show. It was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now it looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. Shame.
Wow, it looks like there's a fancy restaurant on the second floor.
You still feel like eating?
I mean, since we're here, you know.
Don't pull the since we're here trick on me.
But What a beautiful mansion. Do you live in this wonderful world every day, Mr. Nick?
Oh no, this is my first time in a place like this. But don't we wish, huh? I'm going to say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show.
But I wonder where everyone's gone, abandoning their cameras like this.
I guess something big must have happened. I'm sure Old Bag will fill us in just a moment.
We're here, so we might as well take some pictures. Okay, everyone, sit in a chair.
But we're all out of film.
Don't worry about it. There's a zillion cameras over here we can borrow.
Hey, you can't just go and borrow an expensive professional camera like that. Can't or shouldn't? Because I'm pretty sure she can. If nobody will be there to stop her. Okay, Old Bag. Back out of her helmet. What do you think about this?
These eyes of mine are real pros now.
Pros? Pros are doing what?
Doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids at your petty little things.
Should I be putting something like over my mouth when she puts on the helmet? You know, for the effect. Real pros. Which means she didn't really have a comment about her badge, which is insulting at this point. Why wouldn't anybody talk about her badge anymore? Annoying. You know, we gotta question everyone about everything these days. Because otherwise I might forget and we might get stuck. Happened more than once. Or twice. At this point. So let's cover all the fronts. Wanna talk about yourself? Your oldness? They don't know a good convo subject matter. Nope. Disappointing, really. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place. Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you young'un! Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified?
Yeah.
And you? Weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart?
I plead the fifth.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that had to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handed old Pinky. You? A bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth? But...
that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that?
Hey, put the gun down. Disrespect.
So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman.
You don't say.
So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
I did, actually. Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake?
Silence, whippersnappers! Hey, Nick!
What is it? I don't like the devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way, the police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? You're boring. You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic My trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So, listen to this, Pearly. This one time, at Lawyer's camp, Nick...
Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work at a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody! I get to come.
Can I just go piss in peace? Now that we're going back to the bathroom. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, Viola. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, but better go look somewhere else.
Alright, then let's try.
Excuse me. Oh, it's a different bellboy and... Is he okay? Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
Call? I wonder if it's someone from Crime Village. What's wrong, Mr. Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
Okay. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen. Some of the things are now unchecked marked once again. I guess Pearly has something to say. The award ceremony was just held on the stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is alright.
I heard that Very Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. They fucking better be! I'm sure the amount of effort we put into it.
It's a feast fit for a king.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with kiwi?
That's right, a kiwi.
I don't know what to say. It's a sweet but sour fruit all in one.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life, she's been missing out. So, you're saying only vegetables, no fruit? Unfortunate. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. So you're saying, like, party is definitely over and all of this stuff is untouched? Oh, what a waste. There's a grand set of doors over there. Is doors Maya followed the bellboy out of? Huh? Sadly, we can't talk to Pearls personally. So let's go back to the hallway. March 20th, Gateway Hotel, hallway, again. I told you! I get people the info they want, which means that they've got a right to know! Nope, don't care who you are, pal. Could it be? Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? I once again don't know who's saying this. Just you wait, I'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see, it'll get you back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent only means... Wrong voice again.
Hey, Wright?
Hey, Lotta?
Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
Ah, you! Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Hey pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros.
A murder?
Ah, shoot, me and my big mouth.
See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said. And that's what it is, a genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, a murder of a big star, no less.
Oh man, I'm in trouble now. Hey, Gumshoe, again. Would you take a look at this for me? Listen, pal, I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. What salary? And then I won't even be able to get these instant noodles down at the discount market. Rip. Nope, don't wanna look at anything. Not even a little peek. Okay, salary is really gonna get it, huh? What about any of these people? I was really shocked by what happened to her in that one case. I didn't know she had such an awesome power.
Awesome power?
I thought maybe I should do some self-improvement and take up a hobby. So I went out and bought some morning glory seeds and planted them. Pal. That's a good way to improve yourself. Well, it's nothing really. Girls? Do you know this person? You meet a lot of people as a detective, pal, so we make extra sure to not forget people because that's our job. Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before she's right in front of you.
Which means that you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective?
That's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway. That's exactly what it means. Do you know this person? Yep. Surely you know her! Wow. Extra forgetful. Well, you've just literally talked to her. You have to know something, right? Hasn't just, you know, the wind hasn't blown it through your ears yet. That girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh, then who's number 1? As if you need to ask, it's you, pal. So who's number 2? My FA, but it looks like she's not around this time.
It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Somehow, I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. I look good. I think I've lost some weight, pal. It's only wishful thinking. Wishful thinking, huh? In that case, I wishfully think I've lost some weight. I wishfully think you might face the facts one day. Lately, I've been on the instant noodle diet, pal. I'm sorry we had to bring this up again. What happened? Oh, that salary. At least they have quite decent instants. Yeah, but in the bargain bin, we don't know what ends up there on the bottom of it. But hopefully he's not starving at the very least. So, Detective Gumshoe. A murder. No, that's not it. I've got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mr. Maya was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. Oh no. Can I have his guitar? The Jammin' Ninja. back to Lara Heart for a sec.
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like a cotton candy.
You mean Lara?
That woman. She was there that time too, right?
That time?
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lara's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Journalist.
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the German ninja's door, pal. So now she's a paparazzi. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news she could be after? Well, what I said. Also, everybody, a somewhat early hydration check, because I really do need one, and why don't you join me in it? And the rest of checks too, I guess. If needed be. And back to it. Tell us about the victim. So the victim was the Jamin Ninja.
Mr. Jamming Ninja.
He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh,
Oh, look at him. The victim was the action star Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Mad and Guard's been taking the wind out of his sails. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, these two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. Guard. That's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no, you've got to say it what with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. Guard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Wanna talk about them some more or something? I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt Guard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. Ouch. With all the good times we had, too, Gumshoe. Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry?
Guard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
What?
It's happening all over again. Arrested? Why was Mr. Guard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this.
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. I'm sure she'll find out soon. Real soon. Anything new to examine? No? Okay. And nothing else to talk about, I wager? Going back? Maybe Maya's done with the call? Is the old bag still here? God, I hope not. March 20th, Gateway Hotel, hotel lobby. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan is He's... Looks like he was murdered, and the suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt Engard. You're joking, right? Nope, they arrested Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Again?
About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe... No way, Matt would... What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Originally from the bellboy, it can transmit and receive signals over great distances. Okay, for me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Okay? Wanna talk about it? It was almost right after you guys left. An old man who's a bellboy at this hotel showed up, and that's when he told you to give this to me? Yeah. Why? Why give me this transceiver? Wanna talk about these people? I'm honored you're asking me, but I have no idea who this person is. Sorry. It's okay, you don't have to apologize so much. So sorry! Right, well, I guess those two haven't met, have they? From different cases. Are you sure you don't know Gumshoe? I'm pretty sure you might have crossed paths at some point. He doubted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know? Debuted. Oops, sorry for me this time.
Really?
Yeah, it started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. One was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry. Too bad Juan's story ended so soon. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential.
Star potential?
I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. Okay, wanna talk about them again some more? Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan is the Jammin' Ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads with like a ram. Juan said he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined the rival TV show.
And that was the Jammin' Ninja.
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally. Look around. It's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Let's go first. Mr. Engard was going to hold a press conference, hasn't he? And that's what I heard. Though, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurais? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that day. Wait. He was going to be in costume. But why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost? I'll take a quick look around for her.
Moshi Mosh? Yeah!
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes, hello? Right here. I have no idea what voice to give this anonymous person. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help! Nick! Nick Maya!
Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue of this is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for a ransom. Yes, that's it. And this is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
My sight. Everything's fading away. Maya. Maya's been kidnapped. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to the need? I'm not the person you will be representing. What? You're currently at the Gateway Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juancarita was killed and the suspect is Matt and Guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt and Guard. Matt and Guard? But why? He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However, what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep an end of his bargain? You are, of course, at a liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Help! Nick!
Maya! You have 2 days! Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At the trial, you'll win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Oh yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say... And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it! Oh! What the hell are you? Well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... drumroll... The Killer!
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped!
No, it's all my fault. If only I had one gun with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is! Mystic Maya!
Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Yeah, that one. Detective Gumshoe! Yes, that's it. Wait here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearls while you're away. What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt Angard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Matt Angard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Angard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Angard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team having a field day back there. But it's strange, there's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence. Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Angard being set up? Anyway, it looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Date? Huh? Time? Huh? Location? Huh?
Oh, my head. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in the hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Pearly? Come on, you guys, this isn't funny anymore.
I see you have awoken.
Who are you?
Me, I'm known as the killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry, you are not my target. For now, anyway.
Nick, where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? What? Nick's going to save me.
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I am going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, sis.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself about, such as... March 21st, 8:11 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Good morning.
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. Angard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so...
Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please, help her.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected, because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Oh, well, quite a start to the case, huh? Can't even look at our shit anymore. Okay. I guess we are too distraught. Pearls, I'm sorry to show you this, but, Pearls? She looks out of it. Maybe I should leave her alone. Well, remember this? The thingy you gave me? No, not even that. Not even Nickel Samurai? You know, we gotta go through the motions. I'm sorry, Pearl. Not even this thing that we gotta call on, okay? Maya? Not even Maya, huh? No? Okay. Well, that's just sad. But you know, we gotta. Something might crack. Nope. Okay. Well, we did what we could.
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're going to represent Mr. Ungard, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice.
But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get not guilty for a murder to save Mystic Maya?
Pearls. Let me talk to Mr. Engard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
What do you mean?
My family is all gone.
Our family?
My father, he left my mother and the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mother, she did that thing, all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world.
Well, on that note, let's go to the detention center. What else to do? March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai, charged with the murder of Gemin Ninja. There he is, in his cool jacket and his big gear bracelet and his fingerless glove. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Guys, do the sound alerts actually work? Because I don't seem to hear them? Is Twitch fucking up again? Could you hear anything? Because I couldn't hear anything. I might have to look into it for the next time. I'm sorry if they don't come up. Ah, Twitch. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building is my house, so... No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I am a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Oh, that's what it is, huh? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Well, first things first. The most important thing. What do you think about this? Mr. Ngard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? The fuck are you saying? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then extinguisher, now this! Dickhead. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway. No? Don't want to talk about your grand role? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know. That's odd. There it goes again, the potentiality of somebody else being inside the costume, huh?
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been introduced to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let someone disembodied... Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Profiles? Dude, this person looks like a member of my fan club. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the fan club president, okay? Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Is it gonna be the same reaction for every one of these people? Yep, all of them look like your potential fan people. Especially him. I've seen him somewhere before. Is that a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you? Powers? Oh yeah, he's the guy on that kid's exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. What about her? Yeah, definitely a member. She likes to fan over people, after all. Yep. Do you really have to make a call after every single of these being introduced? Well, you surely have to say something about him. Man, it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay?
Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they?
I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here. I guess you're right about the warrant after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. And yours truly? Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah. No, way good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah, you're also good at sitting in the jail cell, Mr. Popular. Back. All the way back. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography coming out soon, so If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Angard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? What happened? Mr. Angard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of tabloid. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about Mr. Engard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick? What's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait! I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to. Wait, what did you say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude, I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it, Mr. Nick!
Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Now we're getting somewhere! Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he was. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. Oh, those secretaries. I guess Mr. Angard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
Spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had a post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at the time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway. That's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of? It's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, what that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. He wanted to try to make a Jam and Ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won at the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jam and Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
let's ask one more thing. Let's test Mr. Engard to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If you use this,
Why is Magatama?
he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Make a quick call. Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. There it goes. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? No chains or anything?
Well, Mr. Nick,
Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. To be continued. Okay. So, that being said, shall we go and try to do investigation and hope it's not terribly long? Because I feel like it's a bit too early to call it just yet. What are we thinking? Sorry, hydrating again. I'll be doing that a lot today. March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Ride and call office. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Engard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what should we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Engard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
Looking around the office, you mean? There's a giant building just outside the window. Is the Gatewater Hotel a high-class luxury hotel? Actually, the crime happened at the recently completed hotel in the center of town. The Gatewater Imperial Hotel. Is that the one we were at? Not this old thing? Just how far are they going to expand their empire? Good question.
Oh, I'll water it.
It's okay. I already did that. Poor Charlie. Getting waterboarded again.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Pearl gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls. You and me both.
This is the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Nick, Please take care of Mystic Maya and be her Nickel Samurai, alright?
Okay. Can I get upgraded to steel, though? My desk. Since I don't have to sit, it's usually clean.
Oh, I cleaned it up some more for you last night. Because I couldn't sleep.
Pearls. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Still.
Oh, do you need to look something up in one of those law books, Mr. Nick? Which one is it? Which book do you need? I can't read those hard books and, I can't reach them either.
It's okay, Pearl. Really. Listen, it's the enthusiasm that counts, okay? What to do? Since there were no psyche locks, that means that we can trust Mr. Engard to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is really the killer? What then?
Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special
Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way!
She really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone.
Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me!
Ow! She slapped me! That was uncalled for. Okay, well, now that you're back to your senses... That's all yours.
That's a lawyer's take your treasure, isn't it?
I guess.
I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama.
Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants to on this one. At least some reaction.
There's still so many things in this world that I don't understand yet. Honestly, I still don't have enough training.
No, it's okay. I don't have any ideas myself.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
No? No understanding of this? Let's just, go through the protocols. Yep. Well, we didn't get anything out of her last time, so...
Oh, Mystic Maya. I wonder if you're alright.
I'm sure she's okay. We have to be patient for just one more day. I'm sure we can save her. Trust me.
If there's anything I can do, please tell me, okay?
You!
To tell you the truth, I really want to grow my hair out, just like Mystic Maya. But my mother wouldn't let me.
I think your hair now suits you perfectly.
Really? Thank you.
Fidget, fidget. Fidget, fidget. What are you fidgeting for?
I'm sure that Mr. Detective would be our ally if asked.
Yeah, I think so too. Looking back, we've known each other for a while now. He's always been trustworthy. A bit off, but still trustworthy. What a paradox!
He's a really kind and nice old man, isn't he?
Pearls is really perceptive when it comes to people. But what does she mean by old man? Hey, Pearls? What about me?
What about you, Mr. Nick?
On second thought, I don't think I want to hear this. Ancient, practically dust. Okay, now I want to talk about Lotta. Nothing on him. Our client? Still nothing? Old bag? No impressions of old bag, for better or worse. She's annoying in this. Oh, she's just a child. Okay, we talked about this, we showed everything, we talked about everyone. Detention center again? March 21st, detention center, visitor's room. Ah, the lawyer dude, so what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Are you sure? Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was on my Nickel Samurai costume. Why did it uncheck? Was anything else new added, or are we going through the same dialogue again? And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around very busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea what any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought he was going to convince something. Noisy. Dead. Can't do anything on his own. Search me, found the button. Why is it all unticked again? Nothing to do with him. His face, Jam and Ninja. Samurai one in the end. The Nickel one, obviously. Yeah. Surely I don't need to show all of this to him again, right? Let's examine the whole room. Smile, you're on a candid camera. Mr. Angaris keeps sneaking glances up at the security camera on the wall. I wonder if he's still trying to be a star, much like Max. What's with all these starlets lately, huh? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet, you could forget he was even there if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kinda like a magnet on a refrigerator. Okay, so nothing new here. Move back to... investigate. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! No time to lose. March 21st, Getwater Hotel lobby.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun if that is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know what I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. Oh, here we go again. Yada yada yada. The Yap Queen has joined the chat. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said. Maybe she was talking too fast.
Neither did I. Mr. Albeck, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. I've been shot at again. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always ends up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I won't believe a word that woman says. That woman says anyway? That's still her? Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that matter of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Why do you never stop? Case in point. Pearls? Are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention, young'uns today? So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night. Are you witness? The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you really should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Locks. Here come the locks. Yippee! 4 of them! The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another target, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. A present. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chicken.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. It suddenly went dead quiet.
We ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then.
I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? Still, not sure. What are we talking about? They haven't cleaned up the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air from the party is over. Where's everyone? That was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second.
Very big circus. Everything's hunky-dory there.
That is such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
How poetic. There's a grand set of doors over there. This door Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to despair. If only we had all gone together. If only, if only. Nothing else. Move. March 21st, hallway. Hey, you're here. I'm waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face. What? Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So, why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. CAMERA. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my 700 camera. Your camera. Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? Looky, here you are. Yep, here I am. faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Huh, indeed. Examine. Can't understand flowers, but what are stop bears for? I didn't touch them. It was me, I tell you. I give you my word. Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? Let's search you, Lotta. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the wall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, yada yada. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So I was I was nice enough, gal, to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm going to end up defending her in court. Thief! There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says one corridor room. So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I did never think it was murder. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since of the events... Yep. Nothing to say to that. Lotta. To Mr. Engard from the Global Studio staff. Yep. Wish we had one. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt Engard's room.
So Mr. Engard was here during his break, right?
That's what he claims. The crime scene. If he had wanted to go to Corridor's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. Uh-huh. Makes sense. Talk about your camera. So you lost your camera. Ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's 1,600 brand new.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for 700?
I had a nice long walk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. Jesus Christ, poor guy. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was really mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear darling expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get any for my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. A very expensive item valued at $1,500-ish. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Sorry, hydrating? In between the takes? Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in the area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Engard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Whenever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time? Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I had some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Well, at least it's 2. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad someone around here is happy. Slaughter. And your I rule smile. Yeah, we'll rule this. Do you know anything? I've told you, yeah. I told you how many times now? I'm a journalist. I've got so much info running laps in my head, I forget things here and there. Well then, look at this badge again. Try to remember. Or, you know, look at it anew, with fresh eyes. Please don't get so worked up over this. Ha! I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on learning youngsters. Okay. Bitch. I'm not sure we're ready for this yet, by the way. This is us testing waters. Big scoop. Lara, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I, for my scoop? What I want to know about are the details of the scoop. That's not something I can tell ya. I mean, there's my bread and butter. Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lara Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Who could it possibly be, I wonder? Old bag, obviously. What the heck is that? You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me. I'm a pro. What? Oh. Really? So, who's this person anyway? If you're such a pro, why don't you do your research and figure it out? Let's try that again, shall we? Could it be that you, Lara Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story, perhaps? An unfolding scandal between, apparently not him, as everybody and their mother knows. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. What the hell? Let's talk about your precious camera some more, I guess. And I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal! Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet! I'll see you in court. And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Do you know anything? Nothing. Don't get worked up. I wish. Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnation wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info, but not me? Info like that is worth nothing to you, am I right or what? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am? Are you going to stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? Well... The thing is, I'm the nice person here. We have to behave as ones, as such. Now that I think about it, she isn't with you today, is she? She's a spunky one. You shouldn't have been letting her out of your sight. Who knows what she's up to now? Like you want to talk. Just want to say sorry to you. What? Well, I really absolutely thought you were the murderer. Huh? You know, last time, that thing with my Faye. Oh, what? But why? I mean, you were all worked up, you know? Perfect logic.
That was very insensitive of you. Nothing about Gumshoe. Down the list we go. This kind of hairstyle is pretty hard to get, you know. Hard to care for, too. Just the other day, I ran my hand through my hair to fix it up. And suddenly, out pops this dollar coin. That's gotta be like hitting the jackpot.
Wow, that's really lucky.
What a deep conversation that was. Don't really care for them heroes.
Oh, I see.
And shows they got for kids, those adventurers is just plain all boring. Now adults, we get more caught up in messy, sticky reel situations. Even me. Oh, sounds like the Tyke's getting what I'm getting with this. Wait a sec here. Don't go around getting her mixed up and things like that. Don't really care for them heroes. Yep, this again. This woman is getting out of control. This old granny? Ah, she kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Keep blabbing how she won't forgive people who write trash about her Juan. Yeah, we got into a little fight, you know. A little fight? Knowing those two, it was probably more of a blabbering contest. Very likely. Okay, well, I will be honest with y'all. I have no idea what went wrong while we were trying to grill her. You know, with the Magatama. And why what we picked was wrong. But let's save and try again, because it looks like, oh, we can go to the hotel rooms. Okay, never mind. Let's go into the hotel rooms. Enguard's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Enguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. Who might you be? Oh, hello? Samus? We're... You're Mr. Enguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Enguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Let's talk. Night of the murder? I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engard. In that very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for the yellow hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Engard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
So really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Relations? So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engard and I are related, aren't you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go on and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mr. Maya.
Pearls, come down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
No.
Well, she'll rub my back and I'll buy her juice. Or however the saying goes. That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Sure do. It's probably Mr. Engard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days worth of clothes in there.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Sofa? Couch, rather? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. Or sofa, okay?
I think that jacket-looking thing is called the Happy.
There it is. I'm sure if something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Can't look at it separately. What about this great weapon over there? Nothing to say about that. You had a sausage? There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Okay. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. Dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Engard's and Miss Andrews' plate.
Looks like they had deep T-bone steaks. Again! What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Good question. I would like to investigate further into this. That's it? That's it? Still not sure about what's so confusing about the plate situation. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. Yep, triflance, irrelevance. You're the ones taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right?
Yes, that's right. But Mr. Engard said he didn't know about it.
Yes, about that. Is that what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. That was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Useless nonsense. Useless nonsense. To the profiles. Let's go backwards, I guess. I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why. Sorry. Take away that layer of sarcasm and she really does seem to hate herself. Ouch. I'd like to ask you about this. Told you I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Is he of any relevance? I asked to become Mr. Engard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Engard does seem like a rather weak-willed man. Always doing as he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Yeah? You wanna elaborate on any of this? Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. Well, it's such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. Excuse me? I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. Nope. I'll make sure to pass the message that she's a waste of time. I'm sure she'll be thrilled to hear. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. That's a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second her face twisted in pain.
I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Of course. Gumshoe, the trifling matter that you are. Yep. Anything else added to the list? Motive for murder? Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Oh no, here we go again. 4! Miss Andrews. Sorry, but there's nothing I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a cycle, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of those lately. Joy. Hold on. Back. Examine? It's interesting that we haven't had any of those, like, scrolling environments for quite a while. Did we have any at all in this game? Because I don't remember seeing any. Okay, the other room. Guys, I think he really might like bears. Well, liked. Past tense. March 21st, Corrida's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Juan Corrida's room. Pearls?
Mr. Corrida.
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you. So, what happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. He's okay, pal. Hang in there. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything you know, but you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want to get lost in the hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Oops. Oh, it's got one of them, bear with fish in mouth. Coffee makers? I really hope they're like a single unit, not just, you know, a statue on top of the thing. Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but... Well, look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's the picture. A stab with the butter knife and chest? There's a knife in his chest. Yep, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife. Yep. It looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Engarde's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad.
I got the picky.
Can we have the autopsy report as well? You know? For posterity reasons. Why was Mr. Engarde arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Oh, this might be the scrolling place? Yeah, well, look at the crime scene and you can tell. There are signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Engarde said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his akama. That's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Shit. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around here that the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Please, I need this. There's nothing special I can tell you about this, pal. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. If Miss Von Karma saw me here like this, I'd have to switch sides real fast. Okay, for once, understandable reasoning. Nothing on this. You know, just trying to cover as much ground as we can. That's your present from the kidnapper, huh? While you're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that.
Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is.
It uses radio waves, huh? I got it. I'll go find a radio scanner and I'll let you borrow it, pal. Thank you. Soon, I hope? Nothing on the camera. What do you think about this? Nothing. More the scene? You look at this photo and you can't help. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder. Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. Clue is sleeping in this photo somewhere. I know it. I want to look at it. That being said, is that tomato juice? Broken vase with some flowers, some kind of lotion, a tall glass of blood perhaps, empty guitar case, vanity mirror perhaps, butter knife, some more crap. Oh, maybe one of these things is important, other than the knife. We don't know as of yet. Profiles. I'm sorry. For what? I really want to help you look for her, pal.
Mr. Detective.
If anything happens, let me know, okay? I want to help in any way I can. Hey, little missy. Listen good, okay?
Okay, what is it?
Don't ever pick up a whip, okay? Don't even think about it.
Huh?
If you ever find yourself thinking you want one, try to make do with a good slap on the face. Got that? Slap the person in the face. Promise me, okay? Personal experience tells me Gumshoe should be careful what he wishes for. Gumshoe. Poor us! What are the odds we're gonna get whipped again? The next stream. I look good. I think I've lost some weight. Yeah. We talked about that. Anything new on these fronts? Nope. If I had to choose, she would be number 3 on my list of people I don't want to see. Because of the number 1 spot. Don't get all high and mighty on me here. You've taken the tumble into 2nd place, pal. Huh? Really? Then who's in 1st? Can you guess? This one Karma's miles and miles ahead of you in this race. Oh. It is really scary. Right now, Miss One Karma. You really don't. He's so scared of her that he's whispering now. Sorry. I didn't realize that was a whisper. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Modern Guard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. Well, they debuted around the same time. Yeah, kinda like you and me, pal. Yeah. Hey, why don't we let bygones be bygones, pal? Look, this guy is guilty. A buck says so. $1? Sure you're not talking about Prose's allowance money? I can't bet any more than that. My salary, it's $2. It doesn't matter what we think. I still have to defend Mr. Engard in court, or else.
Mr. Nick?
I thought she was an alien from outer space. Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet. Nah, even with her helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal. I think that's probably best kept to yourself if you know what I mean. Her! She is Mr. Engard's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at the talking with people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. See, she's one of those women with a brain. She's someone who gets things done. Yeah, she does give that sort of impression, like she's got it all together. Compared to her, you can easily tell I'm a can't do anything right kind of guy. Can't do. That's why I get all nervous and start messing up. I feel sort of bad for him. Okay, we're done talking here. We're done talking here. Let's examine all these beautiful, beautiful bears. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
Maybe red was his favorite color? Flawless logic. Bear.
Wow, there are a lot of bears!
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. It hurts. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma that the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
See? It rubbed off even on Nick. I was joking about it, but it seems like it's real.
It's so messy here.
Girl really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electric things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I thought... I forgot I was talking with the pearls, not Maya. Ouch. The shade. This? It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. And there's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corita?
Apparently they do. Considering how much shit we found in the inner room. Cute. Okay, from the top.
That's a bed, right?
Yep, that's... It's big, but it's a bed. I'm pretty sure I clicked on the AC.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Yeah, that's a bed, all right. Wanna plop right on top of it. Right now. Close my weary eyes. Looks like Mr. Carita had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. It was in the Moida picture, I think. Don't want to think about it or talk about that. The glass. It's a beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
Doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn. Did I read it? Everywhere?
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Well, next to the victim, it's still filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. This mess. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
I don't know much about flowers. Do you, Mr. Nick?
Roses? Look like roses in the photo, but what do I know? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright white guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Well, next to the victim, empty, there is some water, but only on top of the lid. Sure is. Is that down to where the vase broke? But it was then later opened up, maybe? Oh, well, we looked at everything, but I don't think we got any new evidence or whatever. Did we? Okay, so we added the guitar case, and we added the glass. Gumshoe? Nothing new on here, but... Present? Present. So, about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe. No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me, too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Fuck, she is approaching! Maybe I should have asked him about the other thing first.
What's that beep beep noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard the sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I've gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal! Yow! Hi! At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. It won't be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change. So, you're the type to steal information from the pitiful, hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Yeah. Ow. He's dead. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Huh. Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow. What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. I didn't get to talk to him about the case. Well, goodbye, I guess. So, about these things. Useless. You're useless to me. And rude to kids. Mean, even. Rudeness is one thing. Did we add any more profiles? Did we ask her about her? Nothing. She's got one of them personalities, like she's whipped without her whip. Haha, how's that? Up on word of a joke book, yeah? Sorry, I zoned out. Oh well, I'll forgive the wax in your ears this once and tell it to ya one more time. Please don't. What was it that we got just now? Huh? It's not in our inventory? Did it land on the floor somewhere? What were we tossed at? With? There it is.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Corita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," and the more normal letters here?
This is sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh no. Oh no, it's old bag. Juan Corita's autograph to my dearest Wendy is written on it. Do we have to go and find her now? Or... I'm kind of not feeling it. We're back in the hall. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. You poor sod. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. Here goes. Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's Love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. I see. Wait. A love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. You know, triangle, not a Y. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happened next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Jamming Ninja? So what's the Jamming Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. Jamming Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It is the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing! With his trusty big red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of his beloved princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muramachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. That's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
What show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. Well, where did we even start? What haven't we showed him yet? Has he seen anything? I'm losing the track of things. Bash? I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, yeah, we got you out of the bind, I remember. I'm sorry. They called this so subtly that something about it just seems off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said there's something I'd like to confess to, if I win. Yeah, that's kind of sudden. Yeah, we spoke about this already. Nice manager. I can't believe it. A kidnapping.
Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. He didn't look too normal, did he now, with that stitching across his face? I'm sorry if that's offending any people with stitching in the middle of their face down to their, chest. Old man, huh? Sorry. Thanks for taking time to show this to me. Yep. Uh-huh. Sorry. you like some tomato juice? The guitar case, that was once! I'm guessing you've seen this case before. It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Gem and Ninja signature item.
But if the guitar is so important, how could you forget it for the award ceremony?
That does seem a little strange. Sorry. Apology received. Let's click for this. I don't remember if we spoke about this or not. I'm sure you won't hurt her and you'll let her go soon. Yeah, that's right. I believe in you. You will save her. Thanks. So, are you my little sister? We'll discuss this. She's nobody's sister, and that makes her sad. Don't you? Nope. Is my face really all that scary? Kids won't come anywhere near me. But when I cover my face, they're all shocked because then they figure out who I am.
I think your face makes you look like a very kind person.
Aw, Mr. Powers is getting teary-eyed. Oh. Maybe it's for the best we don't discuss her. You debuted around the same time. Yep. Anything new to add here? Not younger than me. Potential. Old bag. I never would have thought I'd see her here of all places. The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident. You know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess. Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things. That's not funny. Yeah, I guess it's not. Hey, that's Miss Andrews! She's Matt's manager! Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So, Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. You know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share that, what I know. He's so happy he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Okay, new convo added maybe? Oh, okay, understandable. Talk? The gossip? Would you mind telling me about the gossip? Please don't have like a billion psyche locks, okay? So you are interested in it. I figure you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh really? You too, huh? Maybe this will help us figure out what the hell we gotta talk to Lara about? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager, to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Honkarita didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client. It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Okay, an article from the tabloid gossip land. Okay, let's talk about it a bit more maybe in Numlock. Hello and goodbye. Sorry. Okay, fine. Nothing Did we talk about the autograph? I already forgot. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so it might be that thing that we can talk to Laura about. Maybe, maybe not. Anyone in here? You! Is it a good idea to show this to her now? I mean, yeah, she wanted a gift or whatever, didn't she? Let's see, where's Mercy? Let's show the new stuff to her, I guess.
Don't have anything to say to delinquents like you!
She's climbing up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful.
Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay, really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know. No. No TMI for us, okay? Yep. Well, if you're going to be like that, I guess we're going to give her that autograph so she starts talking. No? Do we present it to her in the, what you call it? The interrogation mode. Interrogation zone. Present. My god, there's so many. I don't know if we have everything. What did you witness? Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Please tell us what you saw.
But aw, what a waste. And here was perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil, after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. What you really, really want.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Allbag, so that's Wendy. That Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow, she must really want an autograph. Come on, it should have been all of them.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Allbag ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan.
There we go. Why can't all the interrogations be like this, huh? Why, how is she really named Old Bag? Well, there was lore explanation in the previous game. We just couldn't read through it because she was going at like billion miles an hour. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. What you witnessed.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business.
And? Did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow.
Goody.
This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Encard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. Yellow-bellied chicken. I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engard even do to her to deserve this? Engard's fast. What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick.
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about it after we've gone home, okay?
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that wild temptress. Mr. Nick, what do wiles and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Olbag has to say for now, okay, Pearl? So, Miss Olbag, who is that woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl into Juan on purpose.
His own manager. Well, why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal and dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
Oh great, she's a stan. And do you have proof that Mr. Engard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Olbach have information like that? And where did she get it? Lotta? Is it this?
I do not have anything to say to linguists like you.
Nothing at all? What about this? Your beloved Juan's guitar case. No? Nothing? Screw you too. Move? We can go back to the law offices, and we can go back, well, forward to criminal affairs department. Let's go back to Lotta for a second, maybe? See if we can, crack her finally. Save, obviously. Right here, right now. Present this and that. Fingers crossed. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? Big scoop. Scandal? Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? This woman! She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Engard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the German ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup. Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it? News sauce? You mean news source? No, that's it. So show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Andrews. Back to evidence. Back to the sauce. Here's my sauce. This time I didn't fucking made it up, at least. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jam and Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. Ah! Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night. Mwah! Gotcha! I'll look successful. Well, Miss Big Scoop, you were looking into Mr. Corrida's and Mrs. Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's really already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What did you say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna wanna see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They don't run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasures disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Stolen on the night of the murder, tabloid article about the victim wasn't the case. Something's telling me they were not stealing it for the camera after all. Unless she already took the pictures. Anything else? No? I already forgot. What was it we were going to talk to her about? I'm just gonna say this here, just in case. And then I guess we go to the police station. It's a big old stream tonight, I'm sorry. Maybe we should have called it early, huh? Yeah, what was it with you? And your billion locks, something's telling me it's gonna be a bit more difficult than what... Wendy, dearest. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close. That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You are not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. What, we gotta show her the gossip land? Something's telling me that she's not gonna be very impressed about it. And maybe we should have another proof of another person being, you know, someone she's close to, perhaps? Well, we saved, so might as well throw that in there. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relations, did you not? A silly, third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. That's to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see, however, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for that person's sake? That person being... him? Severely doubt that, but again, we saved. There goes nothing. Do you really still not understand? What? It's not in my nature to enjoy doing things for others. But you're a manager. It's called a job. I am in charge of Mr. Engard the star, not Matt Engard the man. Oh. And you're not my client. Is this my subtle hint to go home? But I know you must have had a need to get close to the victim. Need to get close to Mr. Kurita. As if there was even such a need. Yeah. We don't have anything. Don't think I have enough evidence yet. And on that note, we load. I feel like we might want to hold on to our health. Okay, well, let's move somewhere else. Entirely. Like, way entirely out of here. From where could we go? Was it the lobby? Move. Criminal Affairs Department. There we go. Let's go talk to Gumshoe some more. March 21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Present some things that I didn't get to present to you earlier. Because we got rudely interrupted. What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
But the guitar wasn't in his hotel room.
Yeah, we'll look for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. And this? We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Kurita? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Kurita's manager. The victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? You want to know more about her, pal? Yes, please? Alright, we can talk about everything that's airtight and Celeste. First things first, though, we have to see how things have changed in a year. How's this guy doing? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please. Everyone against the wall, hands where I can see them. Hey, what are you doing, Gumshoe? Their hands, not yours. He must be doing image training for arrests. Oh, Gumshoe. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The Hero of Heroes Award ceremony? The grand prize got away from the Jammin' Ninja again? Shouldn't you be reading something more important? The calendar? Of course, a poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Badger?
Oh, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name?
That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's the prestigious mascot, you know.
Oh, what?
I'll get him a signed mascot of every police station if it's the last thing you do.
I hope you succeed in your mission, sir.
Blue Badger is getting around. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, there's a lot of they are a lot tighter than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Oh, that field work. Oh, that field work. Okay. Gumshoe time! What a time it is to talk to Gumshoe. Is it not? So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, Belle, but there's 2 big pieces.
2?
And both of them are in this photo. Yes, the tomato juice. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. I guess where the knife is planted, if you can call that a button. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Angar. That's a pretty big button to find, you know, between the folds. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai Special Pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in the chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You don't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious, they're Matt and guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about that airtight testimony? Is that all security, Lady Miss Oldbag? I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Engard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
Why?
So can I have that autopsy report yet, or what? He was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrienne Indriv's mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but... Ah! I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Wait. Please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's... Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you... I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice. Edgeworth! It's been a long time, right?
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. Hi. Where do we even start with you? With this, perhaps? An icebreaker? I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Still as stuck up as ever. As beautiful as the day we lost him. Tomorrow's trial? I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? And that wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. Has the power to find the truth. The truth. In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? Proof of the Karma blood? A lot of things may have happened, however Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? So you think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish? It would be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. To save your lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have to learn. A lot I have to learn. Me? Well, and that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Do we just try and get through this list real quick? I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more effort into what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Don't stuck up as ever. Let's just click through this real quick. See if anything bites. Useless evidence. Very useful. This useless as fuck. Truly. Tabloids? Pish posh. Profiles? Anyone? We are looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say I don't have any info? Although I think Maya being looked into is a perfectly justifiable, you know, case. Nope. Here I was hoping. Something about Gumshoe. At least a word. At least a word of sympathy. There's an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. And him? While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the Poland is treating him well this year. Hey, remember her? No? Would like to forget. Understandable. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself, I've noticed. A whole 4 locks worth of them. Secret. You can help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Yep. Just ignore her. Entirely. Wait. Was there something else? Oh, the new lead wasn't there. Oh, I can talk about him. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle. Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Okay, fine. Alright, nothing else to talk about, or... The note. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. And that's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note. But how do you know Miss Impax had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Oh. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note. But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1. Deceased Celeste Impax, found by Juan Corrida. Was her suicide note hidden? Okay, can we talk about this a bit more? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like this one. That has two parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name? It's Adrian Andrews.
Miss Andrews, what did she do?
She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. So I've heard.
Secret?
Her dependent nature, that's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. So, we didn't get the second part? It would help if we did. Dependent nature? What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempts at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that?
Is that why they call the following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attempting counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Adrian Andrews, shock from Celeste Impax suicide. Part 2. Oh, this is taking so long! Appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliché saying, but it's cliché because it's true. Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering, brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. Okay, do we think we finally have enough evidence to take to her? I'm getting pretty damn tired, not gonna lie. It's been a while since we started. Hello? To the hallway? To the girl's hotel room. Is she gone?
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking to someone.
That's Franziska von Karma. Fuck.
Miss von Karma!
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you?
It's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Yes, the beeper.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I placed a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for Detective Gumshoe now. Just now? Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about this. About what we just discussed. Understood? Alright. What are those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Do we need to have Von Karma here for this next part? I don't think we do. I think we actually need her to leave. Vacate the premises and such. Showing this to her straight up is probably not going to do jack shit, but what if? I'd like you to ask about this. I told you I hate trifling matters. Figures. Well, nothing else to do but to try this. I hope we got everything. I would like to wrap this up soon. Please, game? Order for murder. Oh, is Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Engard's life in danger by your actions? I was not that close. Not that close. That's right. Are you good at being intimate with another person? Are you not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow, I highly doubt that. Is this where we bring up the profile? I'm very bad at connecting with people. There's a depressing for the most part. But I especially dislike feeble-minded individuals. Yes, well, that's why I don't think I could ever be intimate with you. I didn't ask to? So I guess she's saying I'm both depressing and stupid. But I'm very certain you were very close with the victim. Say that all you like, but still don't have any proof. Well, the last time, we didn't get slapped right across the face straight away because we presented this, correct? It kinda sucks that they took 2 points away, but hopefully we can restore. And Mr. Corrida had an intimate relation, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe in such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationship like that. I see, however, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Hey, life is weird, welcome to the stream! We are actually really trying to wrap this up, but the game just wouldn't let us go. How are you holding up? Me? Need to go close to Mr. Corrida, as though there was ever such a need. Did you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake? Is it her now? Please, please, please. Was lurking and preparing tea? Oh boy, would I like a fresh helping of tea. I'm running out of liquids around here. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida, so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckracker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Now we bring her case? Right? Please? Get a hold of yourself. Huh? If you want advice on doing yourself in, I suggest asking someone like the police. Fuck. Which translates to go take a long walk of a short pier? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. Her case then, maybe? Can I have my health points back, please? I'll need them for the, upcoming court hearing. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. Hold on. And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste's Impacts was someone very special to you. Now, Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help. Rely on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on who you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of finding Miss Impact's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me. Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Yes. Back to full, baby. Thank goodness. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews. This one thing is the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everything seemed like everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. They supposedly added fuel to that fire. They keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Huh. What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly. Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Engard in your capable hands. Okay. Where are we dropping? Pals? March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. God, please. Let it be so.
Oh, what about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no! I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Okay. Let's direct ourselves towards the office. Nothing needs to talk to you about? None of these things, I guess, will pique your interest? To the lobby. To the offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
The Mist Impact suicide note.
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Ah, shit.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? Write and call offices?
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Phew. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What?
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis.
Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off.
Mr. Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean? Phoenix, I know you're tired, but come on. Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. I'm tired. Can I go now? How's Maya? She's safe. For now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, what did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what is he like? I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ah. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her. Date? Huh? Time? Huh? Location? It's a lot of wines. No? Couldn't be too far from the hotel, right?
I'm starving. Could really go for some apple pie.
Not burgers? You're not Maya!
I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
We are playing as Maya? Okay. Apple burger pies? Is that a thing? In this universe, perhaps.
Drat, it's locked! But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here somewhere. There's all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see.
It's not that dark, I don't think. Like, I can see this.
Huh? Someone dropped the card here.
It's the seashell card.
Kinda looks like a business card. But there's no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think.
Like, how can you see in the dark?
What a strange card. Ah, that's it. This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. All right. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
To be continued. So, did she actually escape? Or did she get captured again? Well, I guess we'll find out next time. March 22nd, 9:47 a.m. Defendant lobby. Number 3. Did she? Did she do it? I don't know. Again, we'll find out next time. Here, on this channel. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. My god. That was a very long stream. I apologize profusely. We were supposed to be done an hour ago. I am officially deceased. But I hope it was a good time for you guys. Well, next time, as we have previously planned, we are hoping to do some Saijima sub-stories on this upcoming weekend. Hopefully get through as many of them as we can, because boy oh boy, that's a big pile of sub-stories to get through. Not sure if we'll have to start a little bit earlier. Maybe not. Maybe the usual time should be enough. Let's not push ourselves too much, okay? Today was the proof that enough is enough. And too much is too much. But yeah, other than that, hope it was a good time. And hope you're excited to find out whatever the heck happens next. And in the courtroom too, you already know who to expect there. Old bag. On Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So, everyone, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Have a lovely rest of the week. And an even lovelier rest of the weekend. And I'll see you then. Bye for now. Peace.